Hey everyone, it's Ramen Noodle Budgets, and in today's video, we're going to be taking this $100 Spirit Halloween Chucky doll and rehauling them. I just wanted to quickly point out that the insane majority of my viewers are unsubscribed, so if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to be notified of newly released videos. Alrighty, so we're gonna get right on into it. Here is the good guy Chucky doll right out, or I guess right in the box, right from Spirit Halloween. I got this one actually on Amazon because our Spirit Halloween was out of stock. These usually sell out every single year very quick. Now I apologize for the random and weird angles. This thing is massive, so trying to get it in frame at all times was very difficult. And I also apologize, my kind of workroom office is a mess right now from trying to get all of these videos out week by week. So here is the doll, right away. The doll itself actually was pretty great. The detail all the way down to the molded shoes with the good guy logos on the bottom was actually really cool. For only being $100, this doll pretty much has everything you need. We're not going to be going too crazy with this rehaul. There are just some things I want to fix in the face, and obviously the hair, it's just a little bit too crazy. I started by taking the clothes off of Chucky because I didn't want to be getting, paint and dust everywhere. Now I'm actually using Gold Bond. What I recommend is, if you don't have Gold Bond, is using something like a dry shampoo. Essentially, we're trying to get rid of that awful shine that this doll has. It's a little bit too much. It looks very synthetic. Adding some type of moisturizing, or I guess I should say powder that'll take the moisture away or the shine, is great. So any type of powder, really fine, like Gold Bond, talcum powder, or a dry shampoo will work. I basically put that all in there and then used a wide comb, tooth comb to try and brush that hair out. And as you can see, the way they cut it is it looks like a child cut it. There's a lot of different layers that just don't blend. So we are going to be giving Chucky a haircut. Now, if you've never cut hair before, it's honestly pretty easy. I am using just a normal pair of shears here, and I am cutting it at an angle at all times. Essentially, you want to cut up or kind of at a 45-degree angle, because if you cut straight across, it's going to look a little bit too fake, which if that's the look you want, that's totally fine. But here you can see I'm kind of cutting upwards, and I have a little bit of a better angle here in a second to see what I'm kind of working on. I'm looking at a few different reference photos, mainly from the new season of the show, trying to get that hairline. But as you can see there, I'm kind of cutting up at that angle, just taking away the bulk of the hair. If you have thinning shears, it'll work really well, especially up towards the top. I didn't really use it in this doll, mainly because I thought, for the most part, the thickness was okay. But you can also see here with that powder, the hair has much less of that synthetic shine. It honestly looks a little bit more real. I mean, as real as a doll can have hair-wise anyways. I know there are some people that will completely rehair these things, but that's just, I'm not that crazy about it. So I just ended up just doing what I could with the hair for you guys. And with those layers, I also went up and tried to blend those a little bit because they were just some really solid, nasty looking layers. That's what I ended up getting to. That was the best I could do with the hair that was provided. And I think for the most part, it looked a lot better than it originally did. Now to finish it up, I literally just taped off the eyes and the hairline. I was planning on originally repainting the entire thing, but what I ended up actually doing was just using different layers of red and tan paint and airbrushing it up to kind of get that little bit of that darker tan look that the Good Guys doll had in Child's Play 1 and 2. So I kind of built that up and then added a little bit of a darker red or pink around the cheeks to kind of bring that a little bit more and add some kind of red flushness to the face, almost like Charles Lee Ray is starting to take the doll over, which is kind of the look I wanted. And I was originally going to add blood and things like that, but I just wanted him to look like a normal Good Guy doll. Here you can see the doll really pops with just doing a little bit of airbrushing on the face. I know some people are probably going to think it's a little bit too pink, but I wanted it to have that specific look, kind of similar to some of the Trick or Treat Studios dolls. Now it has this really hard armature in the doll, so I ended up trying to bend it as much as I could to make him sit, and then I ended up putting the clothes back on him. Now I know there are some people out there who even make replacement clothes for this, but like I said, this is a really quick rehaul. I just wanted to show you guys some tips and tricks if you bought this doll. I had him sitting in there and added him to the Halloween display, and I apologize for being in my pajamas. This was my Sunday. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, this is a very quick tutorial, not anything really too far out for it. But that is the final product, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other requests for videos this year, please be sure to leave them down below, and I hope you have a great week.